Alright, let's get started on this thing. Let's start with this oil pickup tube. Let's get this oil filter holder off. Let's get these motor mounts off. Let's see, what size are they? 5/8. All right, let's get the end caps off the rods. Start loosening all those, and then the rod and the piston should slide out of here, out of the top here, hopefully. And then we can take off these crankshaft, these top ones here. Hopefully that'll all come out. Start right here. There we go. Right. Let's see if this one will slide out. Oh yeah. A209 times Z. I don't know, is that factory? I'm assuming it is. It says 360 on the, check it out. 360. I think these are factory. Pretty cool. Hopefully it's not in too bad of shape and we can clean it up and reuse it. That'd be awesome. It says 360 on the piston, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we're gonna need to go up another size or not, but we're gonna keep these together. He said to keep these together, and he said to keep these together. So I'm gonna work on getting the rest of these out. Stand by. Check it out. Got all the rods, pistons out. 8 cylinders. Some big power right there. Who knows, maybe we'll get a little bit more out of it. Be cool. All right, let's get that crank out of there. We're gonna boom, 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 boom. Knock those out. Lift that thing out of there. We might have to do something here first. I'm not sure. I've never done this on a FE before. The only engine I've ever torn down is a Volkswagen engine. I've torn a couple of those down. I'm pretty good at that now. All right, stand by. Ooh, smells a little funky coming out of there. So, now what? Let's get this timing chain off. Yeah, it'll come off, I think, once we get that freaking key off. It's stuck. Dang it. Oh, we got that off at least. We don't want to mix these up, so I'm going to put them in line. 1, 2, from this end down, starting over there. It's in there good. This thing should come up, and then the whole crank should pop out. It's loose. It's loose, it's just stuck, if that makes any sense. I think the WD-40 is helping a little bit. Man, that one fought me big time. I'm actually gonna, let's see, this was from one to that end. Put that back on here. Just want to get this thing out if it'll come out. Ooh, look at the brass or copper, whatever that is. It's showing. That's worn out. It's worn out. Worn out. Man, that one fought me. Wow. Look at the size of those Phillips heads. It's freaking huge. All right, I gotta wash my hands before I go any further. Stand by. Okay. Here we go. I'm assuming that's bad. I'm no expert, but pretty sure that's worn out. And I'm not sure about the camshaft, but it looks like it's got some interesting wear marks. You know, I'm not sure if that's an issue or not. But the lobes don't look too bad. I can't really tell. I'll have to pull it out of there, but these are all the bearings are still in on that side. And then there's still a couple. There was one or two that fell out somewhere around here. But yeah, it's gonna need some love. Let's see if we can get that cam out of there. See if we can get that cam off of there.
You know, the bearings got normal wear on them, but you can see it shining through there, that copper shining through.
Yep.
And these all camshaft's pretty pitted, so you're gonna need a new cam and new lifters, which is pretty standard. And where's your crankshaft?
Crankshaft's over here. I just got all this stuff out of here.
You can feel a little bit of it. They can turn that though. They can clean that up.
Yeah, I just found a machine shop right by the house, so hopefully they can hook it up without spending too much money.
Probably turn it 10 thousandths. See that? They'll turn the rod journals, and then these are the main journals. So they'll turn all that and clean it up. You can feel tiny little ridges in there, but not much. So the crankshaft looks to me like it's no problemo.
Yeah, it was fun taking it apart. I got
A little bit of wear on that rod, but I've seen a lot worse than that. Just be sure you keep these together.
Yeah, he said keep these together.
Hold them back together.
Yep. Yeah, I'll put all those back together.
And then he'll press these off, and if you're gonna put new pistons in it. If not, I'll just leave them on there.
Yeah, I mean, if he says they look good and we don't have to bore it, he can just hone it.
We can clean that up and clean that ring grooves out. Yeah, I certainly didn't think it'd go down this far.
Yeah. I like taking engines apart. It's pretty cool. It's interesting to see all the different parts that it takes for one of these to work, you know?
Put a new oil pump in it. Put some new motor mounts on it.
Check out the piston. They said 360 on them.
Yeah, it does.
And then it says Ford on the rods.
Cool.
Yep. Pretty cool. We'll get it down to the machine shop and get it cleaned up. All right, guys, check it out. I got the cam loose. It was in there pretty tight, and I just been spraying it with WD-40 where it meets with the case, the block, and just tapping on it lightly with a wooden handle, and it finally popped loose. So I'm gonna take it the rest of the way out, hopefully, unless it gets hung up on something. Let's see what happens. All right, hopefully it just pops out, because I want to get this thing out. I'll take it down to the machine shop on Monday. Feels like it's getting hung up on something. Yeah, it's getting hung up on a lifter there. I guess I can you push the lifters down? Let's see, let me see if I can push this down. It's catching on this lifter here. That's the other thing, is getting the lifters out. I'm just pushing it back in a little bit. And what is it hitting now? Hitting another lifter. Somewhere. Yep, right there. Yeah, the lifter's getting away. We're going to be replacing this cam, and the case is going to be machined, honed, bored, hopefully, if the case is good, hopefully. Doesn't have to be perfect, I just want it to run good, you know? It's getting hung up on something. Stuck. Boy, they get stuck in there, don't they? God dang. What's it getting on? Shoot. Man, they don't like to come out of there. Right. What's up, Michelle? Good. All right, we got the cam out. And as you can see, it's got some wear on it. I'm assuming this is the original cam, I'm sure, from 1973. So it's got some issues. I don't know how worn it is on the lobe. I can't really tell, but I'll take it to the machine shop and see what Jeff says there. But yeah, you can see some pitting, and I'm sure the lifters probably have some issues. So you can get a new cam and lifters fairly reasonable price. We'll probably maybe get one with a little bit more oomph to it, but not too much. We don't need a race car engine. We just need a good, reliable daily driver, and maybe we'll get a little more horsepower out of it. I just want it to run smooth and be dependable. So hopefully the goal here is hopefully the block is good. Hopefully the heads are good. Hopefully we can reuse the crank and the rods. We may need to get some new pistons and rings. And all the other bits, you know, normally replaced, like the timing chain and the sprockets and all that stuff will get replaced, the water pump. And all those normal wear and tear items will get replaced. But if we can save the case and the heads, the crank, and the rods, that would be awesome. We'll see what he says. I'm a little upset with myself because when I was trying to get the timing sprocket off this thing here yesterday, I didn't realize it would just slide off. I thought this was a key, and maybe it is, because I looked online and I saw some that were out, but I couldn't get it out, and I ended up boogering it up a little bit. So hopefully that's not an issue. I hope it's not. Hopefully that is not an issue. Hopefully we can save this crank. Worst case scenario, maybe we can find another one for 100 or 200 bucks. I think you can get them brand new for 250 or 300. So it won't be an original, but they're out there. Obviously we want to try to keep the build cost down as much as possible, but at the same time, you know, I don't mind putting a few $100 extra into it if we need to, for a little more performance, a little more reliability, and stuff like that. So we're getting there. There's a couple little more things here. I think these are like little drain plugs, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take the freeze plugs out or let them do it. But we're basically done. Oh, I'm going to pull the lifters out. So I'm going to take all the lifters out. Hopefully they'll all pop out. Stand by. I was going to try to keep all the lifters in position, but we're going to replace the lifters in cam, I know for sure. So I'm just going to push them out and hit the floor. Hopefully they come out. Some of them are in there, boy. Let me try doing it from the top. Let me get a something to knock them out with. I'm I'm not really worried about saving them. I'm just gonna knock them out. All right. Oh yeah, they're worn out. You can see it. See if I can get a straight edge on there, but you can kind of see it there. Not terrible, but you can definitely see a little dip, concave. They're worn out. I mean, they had some miles on them. So you can get a cam and lifter kit for 150 bucks, maybe 200 bucks for a basic one. All right, there they are. This is not the most accurate straight edge, but it's pretty straight. So just give you an example of the wear on the lifter. See that gap under there? That should be, there should be no gap. So these are worn out, and some are worse than others. Some are better than others. That one's not too bad, but that one's pretty bad. So new cam, new lifters, turn the crank if we're lucky, save the rods if we're lucky. I'm thinking we're gonna need a bore job maybe. New pistons, new rings. Get this baby up on running on the road. It's gonna be sweet. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Dragon driving down the road. I can't wait to drive the Dragon down the road. Swamp Dragon. All right, I'm gonna get these off, and I might try to get the freeze plugs off, or I might just let them do it. A little lighter now with the crank out of there and the cam. Pistons and rods and lifters, and that stuff adds up. All right. Got those out. Put those in a vapor blaster, see if we can save them. See if we can knock these freeze plugs out. Well, we got it out. How do we get it out? There we go. Look at that. Ooh, man. How was, you know, like, you weren't going to get very good water flow in there. It is nasty in there, boy. Cool, that came out pretty easy. Oh, man, look at that junk in there, boy. Look at all that. I mean, it's in there bad. This thing would not have ran good for long. See, even, you know, you would have had to, even if you weren't going to take this to a machine shop, you'd still would have need to have pulled these out and soak this thing and pressure wash the heck out of it, get all these passages cleaned. Oh. All right, you get the idea. It's nasty in there. that one went right through on that one. Woo. Oh man, look at that. Bad on this side. Look at that junk in there. Imagine all that getting in the radiator and going through there. It would have got hot and blown up. Cool. All right, guys, I think that's it for the engine tear down. Obviously, we've got a lot of cleaning, machine work to do, ordering parts, and I'm gonna be vapor blasting some of the parts that we're gonna keep, like the timing cover, the fan, and all these parts that we're gonna keep. We're gonna vapor blast them, get them all cleaned up and painted, pulley, all this stuff. So some of it we might replace just because it's so rusted out. If it doesn't clean up good, we'll get a new one. Some of the stuff should be salvageable. Some of the bolts, hopefully we can save a lot of the bolts and nuts. We'll put them in the vapor blaster, get them cleaned up, and see what they look like. And we're gonna run, we'll probably run headers with straight pipes back to some, you know, some cherry bombs or something. Get a nice, get that nice V8 growl going. It's gonna be cool. I can't wait. All right, guys, hopefully we keep knocking it out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I read all the comments. It might take me a few days, but I do get to them. I don't get a chance to comment back to all of them, but I do read them. All right, guys, I appreciate it. And keep the conversation going below. Talk to you soon. Later. All right, guys, we're gonna get the case loaded up. Get it off to the machine shop. Chains or straps on it. All right, I don't know if anyone's ever seen a Ford FE V8 block in the back of a Mazda 3. Might be a first ever for this. It just ain't right. All right, guys, stay tuned. Machine shop videos hopefully coming up soon. Oh yeah. Thanks, brother.
I'm throbbing. Thanks.
You guys have been busting out some work over here.
Not done.
Staying
I only got like 4 more pieces.
Looking good.
I have time so they go in the house, don't stink up the house. Get a headache from the running.
Somebody told me that linseed oil works good on preserving the patina
Yeah,
on old cars.